Talk about a different level of volatility and just emotions all over the place after the last little bit. What's up, guys? My name's Trey Carter with the Trey Carter Show. And guess what? We had Jerome Powell come out today and talk. And to be quite frank, it actually went super well. If you guys remember the last time he came out, he kind of came out a little coming off as like a little aggravated, right? Like now, from my perspective, hearing him, he's not going to increase interest rates. They're not going to do these things out of the blue. They're going to give us plenty of warning, but the market in itself, overreading, in my opinion, into his tone, read what? Not good. Don't believe you, Mr. Jerome. And what happened? There was a massive sell-off. This time around, which was so nice about actually listening to Jerome talk, guess what he did? He actually talked to us like we were 5. And I found an interesting little video on CNBC I want to react with you guys to listen to just a little bit, to get a little bit of context and listen to
stronger stocks, flat bond yields, at least on the 10-year. Let's bring in our panel
nice
to discuss. Sarah Bloom Raskin joins us, former Deputy Treasury Secretary and former Federal Reserve Governor. Also, Paul McCulley, former PIMCO Chief Economist and CNBC Markets commentator Mike Santoli, all with us. Sarah, I thought it was riveting as far as Fed press conferences go. What was your big takeaway?
Yeah, it was riveting.
Well, it was indeed. So you saw Chairman Powell really quite loose, a lot of times really off script, giving very full, off the cuff answers. I thought really quite good, but defensive about 2 things. In particular, did not want to engage on the extension of the supplemental leverage ratio question. Smart. I mean, who knew? Like, regulatory issues could be as hot an issue as monetary policy. I thought that was interesting. And those dot plots, those darn dot plots. I mean, really, what he is seeing and what the questioners were.
What's interesting is that how they talk on these interviews about this subject matter is not how they would talk about it, obviously, in private. Because if you're really going to translate what she just said, the reason why it was so nice and he was talking so off the cuff is that he was talking to people as if they were like 5. Like they had no idea what was going on. That's why it went so well. He was very relaxed, laid back, came off as very confident and strong.
We're noticing is that some of the FOMC members are moving their projections. And that, of course, signals that Chairman Powell has a kind of a corralling issue that could potentially emerge, because those dot plots, while they have all kinds of caveats and all sorts of assumptions embedded in them, they're still out there. And I thought they caused a little bit of a problem for him during this particular press conference.
Sarah, if you didn't think people would be interested in the supplementary leverage ratio, you've come to the wrong place. But anyway, Paul, I wanted to come to you, not particularly on that point, although it looks like we will get more information on it in a couple of days. But what was your standout takeaway from this? I guess from your last couple of appearances on the show, you were kind of expecting him to stick to his guns, despite things like a big upgrade in GDP forecast.
Talked to us like we were 5 and was
yes, and I would like to associate with Sarah's word riveting. I thought it really was riveting, and I will tell you why, is that we got substance to the Fed's new strategic framework and reaction function, which was implemented last year. But this was the first time for the Fed to put some real meat on.
You know what's crazy is that when you hear things like this, like I've listened to Jerome talk, and I've listened to him actually quite often. Man, I got the same message every time. Like when I'm hearing him, it's, yeah, we're not going to raise it. Yeah, we're not going to raise it. Yeah, we're not going to raise it. Even if unemployment, yeah, we're not going to raise it. We're not going to raise it. And it's like, okay, guy's not going to raise it. But it seems like nobody believes him. Nobody. And when you hear interviews like this, like, he gave substance. He has been given the same stuff, like slight variation, slight change. I feel like the biggest difference between this one and the last one was 100% tone, So, anyways, thank you, Mr. Jerome, for giving the tone that everybody was looking for, because, feels a little bit better owning Tesla today. That's for sure. Oh, man.
On the bones with numbers. They upgraded the forecast, and at the same time, they said, we're not going to be preemptive. So I would look at this press conference today as the funeral for the doctrine of preemption, and I think that's a glorious thing.
Glorious.
Shepard Smith here.
All right, Shepard Smith, we're going to go ahead and cut off from you for just a second here. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much what's going on. So it looks like over the next little bit, fingers crossed, my gut tells me things are going to be looking pretty good. It looks like my frequency of purchasing more stocks over the next little bit is going to go down. So it's time to replenish some of those cash positions. But good news is we actually refinanced the home and got a much better interest rate. I think we went from like a 4.5 to a 2.9. It's really nice. And what's real crazy is that we like have no real increase in our mortgage. We got a lot of cash out of it, right? Everything went super good, super smooth. And a part of me wishes the real estate market wasn't as crazy as what it is right now. But some of the properties we're looking at, man, they look good. But with everything that's been going on in the market, it's been giving us good investment opportunity, but it's also making me sit on my hands to where I can't really do much. Anyways, should be a good next little bit, guys. If you guys like anything money related, candy related, or if your fingers work or your fist works, go ahead and smash that like button down there. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel, especially one as small and wonderful as mine. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.